Hey everybody, welcome back to the Breath of Fire 3 walkthrough. We are just about to visit the fairies here. Just got back from the lighthouse. And yeah, got the fairy tiara, which is the item needed in order to actually activate these flower circles that you've undoubtedly seen throughout the land. Alright, so, here we have the fairies, once again, fighting amongst each other. Not a dummy. She really wanted that point known. I just kind of waited, you know, just to really make a point. Stop it. So that's our problem. What are you gonna do about it? I love it. It comes out at night. I love the monster. The monster is it's pretty funny. So, you know, we're gonna keep solving other people's problems because we're still waiting on the boat. Alright, so we gotta kill the monster for the fairies, otherwise, you know, they're just gonna verbally abuse us. Probably, you know, call us dummies. We can't be having that. So this is your part. Well, it's not necessarily, but I think you can substitute. No, maybe you can't, actually. Now that I think about it, I think this is your party. I don't think you have a choice. It's these three. Nina, Momo, and then the main character. I actually, if I remember right, I tried substituting some, you know, Gar in once or twice, and it was not working. I like the pink fin and accompanied by the Jaws music. Dun, 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 dun. Momo just blows it out of the water. Everyone makes a mistake now and then. No worries. The dolphins, I don't know, very interesting character. Oh, it's got your goat laying into me like that. So I don't know if he's got, you know, multiple personalities, but he speaks, you know, he speaks really proper English when the, well, I shouldn't, maybe it's just regular English. He just speaks English when the ladies are around, but then when it's just the hero and him, he speaks in Australian. And here I just did the I did the translation because it's kind of funny. So I don't know. Again, it almost kind of seems like maybe he's got a little multiple personality disorder here. Granted, he does say, hey, I was just, being nice while the ladies were here. But the whole Australian, versus English thing, I don't know. Either way, he's a fun character. So the fairies put the gazer up at the top of the lighthouse out of fear of the dolphin that said that he was gonna eat them, which, I mean, I don't know, seems pretty easy. You just stay away from the water. But I don't know. What do I know? Apparently not much. Alright, so here the dolphin tweaks out and shows us his true colors. The Unidolphin. I believe you can steal a fish head from him, which I'm sure is probably the first thing I did. Okay, maybe not the first thing, but pretty close to it. There it is. He just obviously buffed up everybody. The hero uses his shield, gets that, and that's pretty important, especially if you are if you're under leveled for this place. You're gonna want to press that quite a few times because that Unidolphin horn that really hurts. It is sharp, so. As far as status effects, he's immune to status. Psionics though will land if you're persistent. I honestly don't know that it's all that worth it. I feel like just casting a few rounds of shield is better anyway. Seeing that, and I don't know why I tried to intimidate them. I knew that wasn't going to land. I've done that actually quite a few times in this playthrough. I was just trying a bunch of stuff that I knew wasn't going to land anyway. But all for the sake of research, I suppose. Miss. Weird. Okay, so every third turn you cast Tsunami, which has a chance to lower your health by a half of its current total. So that combined with, his fairly strong auto attacks can spell dead people. And my main character's got so much health, it's ridiculous. That really was ridiculous. I spend so much time just farming up life shards. It's kind of silly, but I liked it. And there's Intimidate, and Intimidate's landing on me. Super lame. In all honesty, that is just fine. Any turn that he uses Intimidate, unless it was like a turn that you were banking on healing with somebody and he just happened to intimidate that person, really Intimidate comes out in your favor because he doesn't deal any damage to you. He stops one person for the turn, which, big whoop when you have two other people, that still have basically free turns. So again, Intimidate is his by far least worrisome skill in his arsenal. And Tsunami is one of actually I don't know right off the top of my head how how many missable skills are, but there are three places to learn Tsunami in the game, and in my opinion, this is the best place to do it, just because you know when he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it every third turn, so it's real predictable. You know, you get a chance to heal up your characters before, or most maybe I guess a little more easy to heal after, but yeah, so it's completely predictable, so you know exactly when to bust out the examines. And then basically you just want to heal up afterwards, make sure that you're not getting stabbed to death by his poke. And that is about it. That was my strategy for this fight. Things finally change and pick up a little, you know, once I actually learned Tsunami. That's kind of typically the way I handle fights. It kind of looks like I'm in the defensive formation. It's my guess anyway. And you know, I don't know. I like it when I know I'm gonna try to learn an enemy skill. That's usually the form that I like to be in. There, I learned it. Now we can get down to business. Yep, and we can go right into the attack spells. This guy is obviously very, very weak to lightning, so I just abuse his weakness over and over. And here, if I remember right, I finally used the Eldritch Gene. I'll just show you real quick what the Eldritch Gene is all about. Alrighty. So the Eldritch Gene, you know, as its description says, it grants you a magical form, which really what it means is you get access to more spells. So you can see Mjolnir, some of them. That's very, very high, or I think that's the highest level lightning spell in the game. Single target, very high damage. That Thunder Breath looks so cool. So not only do you get when you combine the Eldritch Gene with one of the Elemental Genes, you get the higher level like spells, but you also get Restore and Vitalize, and there's Remedy as well. So you know you can still kind of do some decent healing in that form if you've got the AP to back you up. That's the problem though. You know the Dragon transformations already have a pretty decent cost and then a decent upkeep cost. But dang, look at that, 409. That is insane. And that's the real power of the mage hero. Really, really high base intelligence combined with boosts from the dragon form just really, God, it just pumps out so much damage. And that's that. Alright. So when's the dolphin? He is, you know, definitely. It's probably pretty obvious that he's one of the easier bosses, just because of you can exploit his weakness so easily. That fight, the last time on my most recent playthrough, that fight was quite a bit more difficult, only because I was having some major difficulty learning the Tsunami spell, so it took a lot of resources, and you know, just I took a ton of damage because I was just not having very good luck learning it. But again, you know, in all honesty, that's the place I would recommend learning it, just because it's so predictable. You know, there aren't a whole lot of enemies in the game that are that predictable as far as when they're going to use their enemy skills. So again, that is my recommendation. So do with that info as you please. All right, so I don't know if it was May or L, but one of the fairies plants a big old smoocher on the hero. That was pretty funny. And I believe this exact moment is when you can recruit Merryleap. I believe it is immediately after the fight with the dolphin that you can actually go get her now. As long as you have the fairy jewel from it's that over by the Magus Gorge, like the thieves hideout. As long as you take Pico and bash the tree that's got the crow in it. Which, you know, if you remembered, I did quite a long time ago. I made sure I took care of that as soon as I possibly could. I think that was actually right after the arena fights, and right before the stallion encounter. That's when you get Pico back. You know, he will have not been a hostage then. Alright. I was gonna die. Should get my flower jewel stolen by that nasty crow. And you know what? We've already got it. So that is exactly what we're going to give her back. And boy, Merryleap has, as far as like quantity of good skills, Merryleap is one of the top. She's got, she's in one of my top, probably, I'll say my top 2 favorite skills of all time in this game is Charm and Steal. And Charm increases the chances of stealing, and actually Charm increases your drop rate as well. So again, you know, she has one of my top 2 favorite skills of all time. And here I just took a little video of the Scoo Titan. As I was walking out, I ended up getting into a fight with him, and I did include the Goo Titan in one of my previous videos. But the real reason for showing you this one is just to show you he does have a skill called Time to Blow. I did not unfortunately learn it. I actually didn't get into this fight with the expectation of even trying. I figured I think I tried stealing from him. I'm not sure if I was successful or not. But yeah, he just ended up using it, you know, right towards the end of the battle. And again, like I said, I actually didn't learn it here. I actually ended up learning it a bit later from a Goo Titan. But you know, like I said, I figured I'd at least show you. I believe the best chances to learn the Time to Blow is when it's, gosh, I can't remember if it's below half health or if it's below a quarter. Let's check real quick. Less than or equal to max HP divided by 4. So when he's below a quarter, or is at a quarter or less, half the time he'll take off and half the time he'll use Time Blow. So once you bring him down below a quarter, there's a quarter or a half a chance that he'll use timed blow, and half chance he'll just take off on you. To steal. This is another good use of intimidate. This is one of the. My thought is that intimidate checks the enemy's status resistance, and I got to do a little more testing. But as far as I have tested so far, that's exactly how it ends up working. And there it is. Works the same way. So here's time. There it is. All right. Pico is gonna finish him off. Look at that. Look at a little slugger. Just an epic ending. Obviously, I've been neglecting Pico. I shouldn't even say that. It's just that I've been using him as just to gain skills from different masters. So his stats are all over the board. I'm not worried he's gonna turn out just fine once I'm finally done with him. But I've been keeping him at very low levels, just for the purpose of once I do get new masters, then I can stick him under the masters right away and just get the skills. Just so that I don't have to use, other people's levels, because just frankly, I don't use Pico. I need to one of these playthroughs just to really see how he plays out. I've never really worked on him. I've never used him. I've never made a project out of him, and I should. He does have an insanely high reprisal rate, so I mean he'd make a good, I don't know, I guess you'd stick a ton of defense and a ton of power on him. It seems to make sense. Alright, we're talking to, this is the last thing you have to do. I believe, if you talk to Bade real quick, he'll tell you that the ship still isn't around, but come talk to Sinker. And Sinker will give you easy. The secret shortcut. So little did it, he didn't mention it before, but there's actually 3 ways to get to the other side. It's the ship, and then there's the road, which is unfortunately blocked by lava, and then the third is the secret shortcut through the volcano itself. So being that you've proven yourself apparently to the guild, they let you go through. So that is the next stop. Next stop is Mount Zubla, or sorry, yeah, I think it's Mount Zubla. I think that's the. What did I do there? Just walked in and tried raiding that guy's cupboards. All right, that's gonna be it though. I'm gonna cut it right here. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But I hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.